Now, cardinals gathered at the papal conclave in Rome have for the second time failed to elect a new pope. The black smoke was seen from the Sistine Chapel twice, indicating the cardinals did not succeed. For that reason, 133 cardinals under the age of 80 and on the third round of voting today to possibly elect a new Catholic pontiff who will be announced to the world. We have an update in this report.
Last night, the black smoke was seen from the Sistine Chapel, which indicated the cardinals failed to elect a new pope. For that reason, the 133 cardinals obligated to elect the new pope headed to the Sistine Chapel in the conclave to carry out the election process again. It is not an open election, so they are behind closed doors in the tradition of the conclave. Pope John Francis spent 12 years in his role and appointed about 80% of the cardinals now selecting his successor. During the 2 weeks that followed his death, all 252 cardinals met almost daily at the Vatican for pre-conclave gatherings known as General Congregation. The conclave in the Sistine Chapel is limited to cardinals who haven't reached the age of 80. For the first time, Cape Verde, Haiti, South Sudan, Tonga, Myanmar, Papua New Guinea and Rwanda will be represented. In Europe, many hope the Church, now facing shrinking congregations, will witness a change through the incoming Pope. Elsewhere in Africa and Asia, concerns revolve around social issues, poverty and conflict resolution. Many expect the new Pope to be a dependable and trustworthy spiritual leader, statesman, and a global influencer who will ceaselessly defend the poor. While Pope Francis worked on improving the way the Church deals with the huge issues of sexual abuse and of financial corruption, it is his successor who will have to ensure that reforms are evenly applied across the Catholic Church. The Vatican's Santa Marta guest house has 128 rooms. A suite which belonged to the late Pope Francis is still sealed with a red ribbon. That suite will only be reopened when the new Pope is chosen.
The election of a new pope is a moment of great significance for the Catholic Church and its 1.4 billion faithful around the world. And for the first time ever, less than half of the voting cardinals are from Europe, and 80% were appointed by Pope Francis. That gives this conclave a strikingly international and more diverse perspective, but it also makes predicting the outcome harder. So who might emerge as the Church's next spiritual leader? Here's a look at some of the key contenders.
Cardinal Pietro Parolin from Italy, age 70. He served as the Secretary of State under Pope Francis. He was essentially the Vatican's top diplomat. He is a frontrunner with deep Vatican experience, but critics point to his role in abuse cases and resistance to same-sex marriages. Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle of Philippines, age 67. Known as the Asian Francis, Cardinal Tagle has a pastoral background and champions social justice. He's moderate, compassionate, and a long-time favorite of progressives in the Church. Cardinal Peter Turkson of Ghana, age 76. If chosen, it would be the first African Pope in 1,500 years. Conservative on doctrine, yet he has spoken against criminalizing homosexuality. Cardinal Peter Erdő of Hungary, age 72. A seasoned European leader with strong Orthodox ties, known for his conservative views and possible appeal as a compromise candidate. Cardinal Pier Battista Pizzaballa of Italy, age 60. He is the Latin Patriarch of Jerusalem, with deep insight into Middle East affairs. Young and less experienced, but widely respected. Cardinal Robert Sarah of Guinea, age 79, a traditionalist and favorite among conservatives, known for his strict adherence to doctrine and Latin liturgy. From career diplomats to grassroots shepherds, from Africa to Asia, this conclave presents one of the most globally represented slates of papal contenders the Church has ever seen. We'll be watching closely for the white smoke above the Vatican and a new name for history. Baraka Agberemi, TVC News.